First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
With that, here's Bob Melvin's lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I love what Billy Burns does for this ball club. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Marcus Semien is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Back to the mound and off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Kendall Graveman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Left fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
I cannot imagine feeling that good at the plate as he has. I've never had a streak anything close to approaching that.
Scorched to third. Valencia comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Boy, just keep doing what they're doing. Every guy in that lineup can hit. They lead the league in average. No team is doing it better than these guys at the moment, so keep attacking the ball at the plate, and they'll continue to put up big numbers even if they don't hit the ball out of the yard.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Well, you feel so good at the plate, but now there's so much pressure on you to continue to get those base hits. We'll see how long you can keep doing it.
Mike Trout will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And with that, let's get a quick glance at the Oakland A's defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they've committed more errors than any team in the major.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox. Danny Valencia will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
First baseman.
Kershaw looks in. First pitch on its way. Out in front of it, strike one. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And there's a swing and a miss by Butler, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Dustin Pedroia strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Dustin Pedroia.
Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Blake Swihart will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play. The second for one. On to Butler, a double play. Rusney Castillo will dig in now, and as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently second entering play.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Jackie Bradley Jr. will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. High and deep to right center field. Looking up is Burns. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 38th home run of the season for him, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Designated hitter, Mookie Betts.
Hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Josh Reddick will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Kershaw gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And reined in, 1 away.
Batting 8.
Jed Lowry
Second
steps in
baseman.
for the first time.
Jed
One of those guys
Lowry.
really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Josh Fegley will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Squared that one up just a little late. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And against a guy like this, you're used.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still down 3-0. David Ortiz digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Now batting.
One gone here in the Boston third. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to short. Simeon's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Settling in now, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret. This is his favorite side to hit from.
Burns is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is. Billy Burns will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Into the box, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Into the seats, 0-1. Kershaw's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Got him.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. I mean, they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Here's Chris Davis now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Xander Bogaerts is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Home run number 9 on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
This has got to be a bit of a concern. I mean, he wasn't too sharp his last time out. And he's not fooling anybody right now. Just not pitching at a level he's capable of. I mean, that's the bottom line.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Felix Dubron is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 53, Felix Dubron.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out.
Well, he's done some pretty good damage in clutch situations with 2 RBIs in this game already.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Mookie Betts will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 28 on the season, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Right now, this guy could run for mayor of this town and he would win. I mean, he's been as hot as anyone in baseball. His hot streak continues as he launches this one right over the wall.
First baseman
standing in now, David Ortiz. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for David Ortiz. Home run number 55 on the campaign as this lead got even wider.
Well, they're definitely using the long ball for great effect so far in this game. That's 4 home runs in the game. In fact, 3 of them in this inning alone. Now, talk about instant offense. They're scoring runs left and right.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Ranging back is Burns. Out of here! And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
Boy, top of the lineup getting it done right now. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. They're treating this like it's batting practice.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First offering on its way. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in, and remember, he's the guy that started this mess as they've now batted around here in the inning.
And from a defensive point of view, they're no closer to getting out of the inning than they were the first time he came up to bat.
On to first, and they get the double play.
The second baseman, number 15.
Dustin Pedroia steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. Let's see if they can keep it going.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Even though this ball gets to the wall, I think it's still the right decision to stay at first. The way this was shaping up, I'm not so sure he was going to make it, so he'll just hold on with a loud single.
Liam Hendricks is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danny Valencia will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Too high. 1 and 2. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Coghlan.
Chris Coghlan will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
First baseman
Kershaw into the windup. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Rusney Castillo comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again. It'll
die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. David Ortiz stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, when you throw a pitch like that down in the zone and the guy still takes you deep, you just got to tip your cap to him. I mean, all he really did is just drop the bat head right through the hitting zone and crush that pitch.
Mike Trout comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, we'll see how they try to pitch him this time. If he gets another one up there, he may jump the yard again.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Josh Reddick makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And that's in there for strike one. A little bouncer. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. Reined in. There's one. On to Ortiz. Not in time, so they just get the one.
Up next for Oakland.
Now in the box, Josh Fegley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy
Chop
Burns.
foul at the plate, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Sandoval. And the inning is over. One left for Oakland. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Pablo Sandoval will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
Pablo Sandoval.
Shoots this one to first, but Butler able to watch this one into his glove as he takes away a knock. One down.
Number 2,
Xander Bogaerts gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Line drive to left. Davis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The second baseman, number 15.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. This is line to left. Davis is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Is this Marcus Semien is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Chris Davis will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ballgame. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Danny Valencia stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Blake Swihart steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is under it. He's got it one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rusney Castillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Fernando Rodriguez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup's going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. Liner toward right center. Burns arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Mike Trout gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Reddick. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Chris Coughlin will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Carson Smith will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Hit to 3rd. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 16,
Billy Butler ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Pedroia takes it in. Throw over to Ortiz, gets him 2 down. Josh Reddick will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Fouled straight back. A pause and the 0-2. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. A's are gone in order. Start the bus. They're down 15 to... Pablo Sandoval will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High in the air and deep to left center field. Davis going back. Gone! A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. Number 11 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
The shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. Dustin Pedroia digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, unfortunately, this is probably going to be his last at-bat. This triple will give him 3 legs of the cycle, so unless his guys really go to work, he won't have a chance to finish it off. But either way, he's had a tremendous ball game. And this is the capper right here.
Into the box, Blake Swihart as he lines this one out to center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Make it 18 runs home now, and this has been an absolute drubbing. And it might not be over yet.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Rusney Castillo. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Yeah, it's one thing to hit one right down the line here at Fenway, but when you can get one over that wall out there, you know you've hit one. I mean, there ain't a yard in the land that would have held that baby.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Oh, what a good effort out there in right field. Remember, we saw Torrey Hunter have some problems with that wall in the postseason, but this ball's far enough into the bullpen that he had no shot at pulling this thing in.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Designated hitter, Mookie.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
First baseman number 34.
Digging in, David Ortiz will try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now to the plate, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this goes right past him. And they get the force over there for the first out. Coming to the plate again, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. John Axford will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Now pitching for Oakland, number
Xander
61.
Bogaerts will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got one homer in this game, remember.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The second baseman, number
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Dustin Pedroia. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Blake Swihart steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Squeezes on here, and he gets it down. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Rusney Castillo steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And that's in there, base hit. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 5 for 6 to this point.
Not only is his average on the rise, but I'm sure his confidence is too. He's probably thinking, why can't I do this all the time?
Shot back up the middle. Burns is there to make the catch, and mercifully, not before and even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 25-0. Jed Lowry will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Castillo is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
now batting.
Josh Fegley stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Billy Burns will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And that's cut on and missed, so now the A's are down to their final strike of the ballgame. Swung on and chopped up the middle. A barehand play by Pedroia. And a high throw to first, but he's able to reach up and grab it, and this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 25-0. Good night from Fenway.